Lights, camera, action. As an actor, as a coach, the lights come on and I feel alive. Commercials, modeling, you name it. But in life, when the lights come on, it's not trying to make you look good. Well, it is, but in a different way. You see, recently I had a situation as a coach where I had a chance to show up in my life. But the way it showed up wasn't all this beauty, all this fame. It was an internal challenge posed to me by unresolved issues. Triggered on the outside, sure, but did the outside actually have anything to do with it? No, not at all. In fact, it was a loved one, right? You know how it is with loved ones. You easily lose it. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? That's because they're there to help you open. They're there to help you grow. They're there to help you become the person you're intended to be. I didn't say them prodding or poking at you is how it happens, but sometimes it might. What I'm saying is that life is happening for me, not to me. In the moment that I broke down and I lost control, when I say lost control, no, I didn't yell, scream, curse, but I felt it. And the darkness of not resolving pain within me was showing up. In fact, I wasn't even present in the moment. I wasn't present with my loved one. It was my body and my past unresolved issues speaking, bleeding, yearning to come out of me because my needs weren't met. It was like, not exactly, but along those lines, because it was ugly, it was dark, and it was not controlled. When I say not controlled, all I mean is I left a state of gratitude, which is the real truth. I wasn't present. And when I'm not present because of past pain, I cause pain. I miss moments. I do what you do. I go to something that makes me feel safe and comfortable and familiar. For some of you, that's food. For others, it's sex, it's drugs, it's alcohol, it's working out. None of those things are necessarily wrong in of themselves, but if that's where you go, when all the lights show up on the soul of who you are, then you're missing and you're bleeding on your family. You're bleeding on people that love you. Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. So in those moments when the lights show up, it's your job to, oh, what's that? Feel it. Maybe ask for a moment, I don't know. But absolutely breathe. Now, yeah, this is going to be a little long one, so if you're not with this, I'm sorry. If we don't take the time when the lights of life show up on our soul to illuminate what's broken, what's not healed, what's not resolved in us, and we're pointing on the outside as if it was the trigger that was the issue when it wasn't the trigger, it's never been the trigger, it's what's not resolved on the inside, then you're going to miss the opportunity to become the great one you're supposed to be. And you're going to blame it on everybody else and say, life was hard. Life was trying to help you. But you weren't paying attention and you missed it. And that is why it feels hard. The hard work is breathing. The hard work is deep breathing. The hard work is getting present to your soul so you can heal the pain through your spirit. I need to tell you this really quick because this video is already long. Here's the deal. You are a mind, you are a body, and you are a soul. All of them operate collectively and individually. Something happens in our body, it gets stuck in our soul, and it messes with our mind, right? Your spirit On the inside of you is where the core of you lies. It's where the real life of who you are. It is here. It is here. And it is connected to your body. It is not separate on the outside. It is a part of your physical anatomy, but it's not physical anatomy. And the way you churn it, burn it, get it going, stir it up, get connected to it is through you've got to deep breathe, and I don't mean count to 10, but if it is count to 10 and that's where you begin, do that. We are living life throwing up, vomiting on each other because we've not healed the wounds. But you see, the reason why the family, the close ones to you, are there to put the pressure, to shine the light, is because life is trying to get you to expand. When you don't expand, you don't get to become your dream. Because you're too small when you have the dream to become it, which is why you have to expand, but you can only expand through pressure. I know it seems opposite because you want to expand, but pressure's keeping in. But you want to expand, but pressure's keeping in. You want to expand, but pressure's keeping in. That's pain trying to leave the body, so your body fat count drops and you're pure muscle. If you expand with the drama, you can't fit in the door of who you're supposed to be and go where you're supposed to go. God! Listen, I know where I'm supposed to go. I at least have that much of a clue. I know who I am. And I know where I am and where I'm trying to be, and that there's a gap. And I'm yearning to close the gap. So in my yearning, I'm like, come on, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? And then life shows up, life, whoo, whoo, hits the soul, then what? Do I crack? Recently I cracked. But I found the secret by being still and breathing. When I feel the crack and I feel the weakness, I breathe. I go back within. I make myself go back within. I make myself go back within. I make myself go back within so I can hear, so I can heal, and I can be free to expand without the fat, without the excess. This is the Monday moment. There's more to come.